As a matter of fact, brother, I'm feeling a little bit better right now, man. I'm I'm say I'm like about. Congratulations on your new subscribers. Thank you so much. Again, shout out goes out to Matt Unique, Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet. We're coming up with the Jeremiah Stew. So, um, these word of the night. It's gonna be a video game. I'm about to bring up the topic right now, and let's get introductions out the way. Again, this is D's word of the night, Monday, January 27, 2025. Right now, yes, the Spidey on Nash show. We're at 839 subscribers. Even during the time when I was sick, I'm still getting the love in. So we're at 839 subscribers. Let's try to get at least 855 subscribers this week. This week. And keep in mind, my state of direction is also this week. Word of the night. I ain't gonna tell you the word. I got to the point now. I don't, they say talk is cheap. Why should I tell you the word? I'd rather better off showing you the word. WWE 2K25. Let's get on the topic of that right now. Right now, here and now, live on the Spotty O'Nine show. I want to get that out the way now. Okay. For starters, technically, we were supposed to get WWE 2K25 last October. Okay. But for starters, I want to give shout outs right quick. I've already gave a shout out. Oh, yeah. Shout out goes out to Jeremiah King. Don't worry. We're going to get on it. Shout out goes out to my brothers from NWI. Prince Unique, he's like one of the head moderators of the show besides myself. Our tag team champions, we got to find them. Black and Blue, we got to find Wiki, we got to find Fountain of Pain. Get the chance, Prince. My party is open up to 7 right now. First come, first serve. We have to find Keneal. I hate to say it as much as he gets on my nerves. I miss those num 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 num. We got to find him. We have got to find him. But the word of the night is WWE 2K25. Right now, I'm still on 24. And believe it or not, I got every wrestling game from the original SmackDown on PlayStation all the way up to 24. So throughout the years, I kept every last one of them. You want to know why? Because when the time comes, within the near foreseeable future, I get a bigger place of my own, I can show off my library. And it makes me look more of a cooler gamer. But all jokes aside, let's talk about WWE 2K25. I want to give a shout out, and I've been a member of his bomb squad for like a little over, close to like almost 2.5 years now. I want to give a shout out to Kenny Bomb. Join the bomb squad. I've already joined. I've been with this part of his bomb squad for a little over 2.5 years, and he was saying some things about WWE 2K25. But before I start talking about WWE 2K25, let me give shout outs right quick to the WWE Corporation, to the WWE Enterprises, to WWE Network, WWE Community, Triple H, you still the man, TKO Enterprises, the final boss, The Rock, you's a beast. Shout out goes out to the head of the table, the needle mover, the tribal chief, the OTC himself. He got his Ulafala back, Roman Big Dog Reigns. I'm glad he's back. Solo, he up, jump, disappear. We'll come to that topic. We'll come to that bridge another day, another time. But let's talk about WWE 2K25. Right now, this is what I'm hearing from the grapevine. I don't know if everything is true or not, but this is some of the resources that I found out within this game. For starters, I've been checking out some random videos. Hopefully we'll be able to have a proper reunion with it. That's the reason why I'm talking about WWE 2K25 right now. My party's open right now, Prince. up to 7, first come, first serve, because I definitely want to discuss this with you on the air right now, because I think WWE 2K25, we need to bring the reunion on WWE 2K25. We need to do our famous 1 hour ladder match on WWE 2K25. There is so much ideals I want to talk about right now on D's Word tonight. That's the topic of this show tonight, is WWE 2K25. But back to what I was saying. I was checking out random videos on some of the WWE superstars, and one in particular, again, shout out goes out to Natalia, okay, and she was saying something about the game, and she was about to discuss about WWE Underground, but then again, Grayson Waller came in and told her in so many words, don't spoil it and all that, and I've seen some of the Underground emojis that Kenny Bomb was describing. So here are some of the things. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's going to be official, but from what I found out, here are some of the couple of things that they're going to add on WWE 2K25. Then again, the game is still in development. Anything can change, but this is what I found out as far as some of my resources, as far as from some of the clues and some of the trailers that WWE is trying to put out right now. And one of my favorite trailers is when Natasha and Grayson Wallace talking about the NXT Underground match. So if that's on there, my guess is it's going to be like a dark match where you ain't got no ring post, you ain't got, you just, everybody surrounded. It's like a lumberjack match, only difference is it's a dark match, ain't no ring post, no mat, and they just brawling out. So here are some of the things. That's my predictions, and I pray that they do put on this game. For starters, the dark match, that's going to be an underground match. I also found out they also going to bring back intergender matches where the men can beat up on the women. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're looking forward to it. I also found out rumors. I don't like rumors, but some of the rumors I did find out are like, I'm gonna say like 75 to 80% true. They changing everything around on WWE 2K25. I mean, they really making some dramatic changes. And what I mean by dramatic, this is where the 75, 80% come in. I don't know if you guys ever, I'm pretty sure everybody played basketball, like the 2K basketball and all that, where they have like 2K City, where you just walk around and talk with everybody and get what you want. Well, I don't know, again, if that's true, but there's a chance they might add that feature in the game where you can just walk around, talk to people or whatever, get what you got to get, and they're going to try to add that NBA 2K kind of feel in it, which I think that's going to be cool. Okay, now, another thing I'm hearing, again, I don't like rumors, but from what my source is telling me, it's a chance it might be true. They're going to add this thing called WWE Island. That, again, I have to dig through the mud, I have to dig through the resources and see if that's really true or not. But here's something that is partially true, and as far as special collector's editions, and they just launched this yesterday, like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I do know that Roman Reigns is going to be on the cover. That's one. That's if you get the basic edition. I think that's going to be like $59 or whatever. Now, I don't know how many collector's editions they're going to have, but there is one in particular that I really want to grab. He is a WWE legend. He's a WWE icon. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. And what I'm about to say right now, he's still, even though he's no longer there no more, WWE did move on, but nonetheless, he is still the heart and soul of the WWE. And I'm about to show this box cover right now, or at least one of the arts. And that's the dead man himself. The dead shall rise again. And I'm talking about The Undertaker. This is the Dead Man Edition. Okay, and as you can see, he's rocking the purple, got his head bowed down, you know. Now, I'm gonna leave that up there for a few minutes. I've been a fan even from the Attitude Era. I told y'all, what do you want to see on the Spotty 09 show? I'm gonna blow up again. You get to see this live on my show. I keep telling y'all, what do y'all want to see on the show? Right now, they coming out. I've already seen the box art for the Roman Reigns, so I think that's going to be like the regular edition. I don't know how many collector's edition they're going to be, but I do know that the Undertaker going to have this special collector's edition. Now, hopefully, we will get all. Dude, I'll blow it up one more time. I love. Me too. I love. This is going to be one of the box arts as far as on the Dead Man edition. I will leave that up there for about another couple more minutes. And what they're trying to do, I think, remember back in the days, the last time the Undertaker was on anything, I think it was the WWE 2K18 where they had like the Undertaker's edition and the box was shaped like a coffin. Okay, now, and I don't have that Coffin's edition, that kind of edition of the Undertaker, but I do have the game where back then, I think on 18, where you get to play the streak, where you defeat so many. Yeah, I still got that game. Where you play the streak, you play as any version of the Dead Man, and you have to compete and defeat so many people within a random time limit. Okay, I think that game was either on PlayStation 3 or 4. It's in there somewhere, dude. Like I got like over 3,000 games, so it's gonna take me a week to dig that game out. But I ain't about to dig it out now. But I still have that game where you have to run through a gauntlet with the Undertaker, and everybody gonna come in the ring, and you have to defeat everybody within a certain amount of time. So the more opponents you beat within a certain amount of time, then they add, was it like to defeat the streak? That's what it was. I'm explaining that now. So it was the streak, but it was like a gauntlet kind of streak where Undertaker standing in the ring. I remember that game because I still got it in there. You can pick any version of the Undertaker, and the streak starts, and then whoever comes in off that roster, you have to come in and you have to defeat that opponent within a time limit. Now, if you beat that opponent within a certain amount of time limit, then they added more additional time on to take on your next opponent. So the more opponents that you come in as an Undertaker through a gauntlet, and you beat them under that certain amount of period, the time increase until somebody defeats you. Okay, that was the streak. I remember playing that so many times. It's incredible. So now in 2K 2025, hopefully that's what they're gonna try to do. From what I've heard, from what Kenny Baum said, hopefully they're gonna have all different versions of the Undertaker. When he first started off, because there's so many incredible versions of him. I think my favorite version of him, I made it up to 50. Yeah, I made it up to 45. So you remember, Prince. My favorite version of the Undertaker is the Attitude Era when he was with Brother Love, and then Brother Love handing him over to Paul Bearer. I hope they put Paul Bearer on this game as and God rest his soul, as one of the managers on here. These are some of the things I want to see as far as in the Dead Man edition. 1, bring back the streak. 2, definitely, and from what I'm hearing, yes, they have the Ministry of Darkness. I'm gonna tell you, these are all the takers, right? These are all the takers that I want to see in the Dead Man edition right now. 1, bring back the Bury Alive. Bring back the Inferno match. We talked about this the other day, Prince. Bring back the 3 stages of hell. Bring back all the versions of the Undertaker from the Attitude Era, purple and black, That's my favorite. I like that. I like the Ministry of Darkness. Okay. I don't like the little mohawk in his head when he took on Triple H, but y'all can add that too. I like the Biker Undertaker. In fact, I met the Undertaker one time. That was years ago before my uncle passed away. God rest Donnie Randall's soul in heaven. And I met him when he was the Biker Taker. You know, the American BASS. And he's probably one of the most coolest guys I've ever met in my life. And true story, I'll make this brief. He was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I think they was doing this because every year around Christmas time they have like these Toys for Tots thing, and me and my uncle, we was just getting off the Greyhound bus, and we see all these. Well, of course, we see a lot of Greyhound buses. Yes, I'm about to get to that in a minute, and it just so happens it was this special charter bus. It was, and I was in it, I'm just, me and my uncle just coming out of the, out of the Greyhound station. And it was like this special charter bus. And it was just sitting there, and you had like other cars, and security, all that around this bus. And my uncle said, that's the Undertaker. I'm like, no, man, that could be anybody. Now we don't know anyone come off that bus. I said, no. He said, nephew, that's the Undertaker. I said, you sure? He said, yeah, I see somebody. He said, yeah, I see. It's like he's talking to somebody, and the doors was open on the bus. I'm like, how the hell can you see him that far? I'm too busy trying to grab my bags and come out the Greyhound station with my uncle. So by the time I got my bags registered and all that, and we waiting on a cab, and trying to get home and all that, and I looked up, and sure enough, believe it or not, it was him. It was him. And I was, you can call it starstruck. I was wrestling struck, I'm not gonna lie. And he is like the coolest guy in the world. Okay, and didn't get his autograph, didn't get his picture, but just to see him and my uncle talk, I did get a chance to shake his hand. The most amazing human being in the world. Okay, very cool, very straightforward, coolest guy I've ever known. Loves kids. He has a thing for kids. Loves kids. And he had the biker look with the bandana on his head, the long black leather trench coat, the gloves, everything. So that was the most greatest experience of my life. Just, and like I said, my uncle saw him first, so I let them do all the talking, man. Then we finally shook hands or whatever. We went our separate ways. But long story short, but just meeting him just that one time through my uncle, I was happy. But getting back to as far as, and I just want to share that little story with you guys. And again, that was a surreal moment for me. God rest my uncle, Donnie Randall, that's in heaven right now, and he knows that will be a time I'll never forget. But back to WWE 2K 2025. These again, some of the things that I want to see on the game. The Bury Alive match. Thank you. The Bury Alive match. Yes, as you can see, my voice is almost better, so it's gonna take another couple more days. I did say Bury Alive, man. I'm just too excited. The Inferno match. We talked about this the other day. The 3 stages of hell. I want to see where the Taker rides his motorcycle through the ring, around the ring, stuff like that. I want to see all the versions of the Undertaker. If they put this in the Dead Man Street, I want to see him when his face got busted open and he had on that gray purple mask that goes over his face. I want to see that. I want to see the Ministry of Darkness. I want to see the Biker Undertaker. I want to, you name it, all versions of the Undertaker I want to see. But the old school purple and black, there's 3 of them I like. I like the old school purple and black. I love the Ministry of Darkness. That's when it was him. You don't think I don't know what I'm talking about? That's the Ministry of Darkness is consist of the Undertaker, the AOP, okay, the Acolytes Protection Agency. Okay, I'm gonna have to answer that in a minute. Viscera, Midian, Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon. Who else was part of the Ministry of the Darkness? Because I remember them when they kidnapped Stephanie and then Stone Cold tried to come in and save him. I want them to bring all that back. Matt Unique said, how about the match that he did with AJ Styles? That was a Buried Alive match, and that was the last match that I remember that match. In fact, I saw it here at home. I think they're going to add all that. The match I really want to see and I really want to recreate, if they add this on, and I'm going to blow this up again right quick. If they add this on here, that will be good for me. The Dead Man Edition. Surprise, niggas! I told y'all, what do you want to see on the Spotty 09 show? Quit sleeping on me. I was asleep when I found out that picture. Yeah, and again, shout out goes out to Kenny Bomb. This box cover picture, it was shown, it was on a different central time. I think it was shown like 11:30 over in the Gold Coast, over in California somewhere. I'm just happened to find this out later on today. So I said, you know what, I'm going to download the picture. But in any case, I want to see all the versions of The Undertaker. You know, especially the Ministry of Darkness. That's 2. And 3, the Biker Taker. I want to see the Inferno match. WWE 2K 2025. So y'all did good. You made me proud when y'all put the ambulance match in. I'm so proud of you guys. Step it up, man, for real. Bring in the 3 stages of hell. Bring in the Inferno match. For the love of God, bring in the Buried Alive match. If you're going to do it right. And wait, there's more. Y'all have already did the casket match. Y'all have already did the ambulance match. But if you're going to go straight up Undertaker Dead Man Edition, do it right. Do it right. And I mean by the Buried Alive match, make sure y'all got the shovels around the pit. Make sure y'all got that bulldozer to dump the dirt over. Do all that. Or if you really want to go ballistic, do it all. The 3 stages of hell, the Buried Alive match, the Inferno match, the ambulance match, and the casket match. You gonna do it? Do it all. Have all the versions of all the remnants of the Undertaker in this. Let him fight off some of his greatest challenges. But I mean, don't get me wrong, AJ Styles was the last match. Let him have on the match. Have all of them. You know, when he took on Hogan, when he took on Yokozuna, when he took on John Cena, when he took on The Rock, Lord knows when he took on Stone Cold, when he took on Kane. Make sure, have it to the point he takes on all of them. Oh, I almost forgot. And throw in the streak. Bring back the streak. Bring it back. So bring back 6 of the best things that The Undertaker can do. And if you guys want to, as a manager, bring back Paul Bearer. Bring him back. Bring him back. You know, you can even have it to the point where Paul Bearer can put, you know, him as a manager, or have him to the point where he can manage either him or Kane or both. If you want to, y'all can bring back the Brothers of Destruction. If you're going to do this, go all out, man. Go all out like a gangster on this, for real, straight up. Because once I find out when I can purchase this game and pre-order this game, I'm dropping $25 down in the bucket. I don't care how much this costs. I don't care if it takes me 2 months for me to pay it off. I don't care. I definitely want this game of these words of the night. WWE 2K25, the Dead Man Edition. Look at that picture. Look at it. Stare it. Write it down. Save it. As the words of Chris Jericho. Drink it in. Because that's what's going on. That Unique said, might as well do it all properly in honor of the Taker, his many years that gave us to this business. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I'm talking about. If y'all gonna dedicate the heart and soul of the WWE, even though he ain't no longer there, but I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you got a lot of people I know, not trying to change lanes. John Cena, I know he's gonna retire this year. He's gonna be in one last WrestleMania, which I think that's cool. But I was sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was completely sad when The Undertaker retired and he said he could finally rest in peace. Dude, I was hurt. I was hurt. But now, if I buy this will heal the wounds for the fact I can own this game forever. So my next question, I guess everybody gonna ask me to the world right now is, when can we pre-order it? I didn't call GameStop like twice today. Right now, they have no indication when they can start pre-orders. Best Buy don't have no indication. Even Amazon online don't have no indication. Nobody has no indication where can you pre-order it. When can you start pre-ordering? My guess is they have to do it at the end of this month. Because technically, we were supposed to got this game in October. Usually around October, we're late. It's nobody's fault, but we're late. Now, I love my 24. I ain't parting it for nothing. But they got a lot of stuff going on in this game. So I'm ready for the Dead Man Edition. I don't care if it costs me. And I'll tell anybody right now, I pray that this game isn't a digital copy. If it's a digital copy, I don't want to buy it. If it's a physical copy, I'm going to say this right now, and I tell anybody once before, no collector's edition should cost more than the unit itself. Now, something like this, if it is the physical copy, let's hope they come up with the game, the season pass, the DLCs. If they want to add like a bobblehead of the Undertaker or a special patch or a keychain or whatever they want to add extra to it, fine. But I'm going to tell anybody right now, no collector's edition should cost more than the unit itself. Now, if they do come up with something like this, again, pretty much everything I mentioned, including all the items, the DLC, the season pass or whatever, I don't mind spending no higher than 180. Anything past 200, as much as I love The Undertaker, I will pass on it. But if it's worth the 200, considering they're going to add extra stuff, cool. If it's a physical copy, cool. But if it's a DLC, I'm walking away from it. So they got to bring it, man. They got to bring it. You know, but from what I heard, you know, and then you got to keep in mind, everybody going to be on the new roster this year, especially the new bloodline, as far as Tama Tonga Loa, the Samoan Werewolf himself, which I got to get his new t-shirt soon because he got like the red and black, kind of like, he got the red and black shirt now with the Samoan Werewolf on. In fact, I'm going to order that next month. They're going to be on there. Tiffany Stratton going to be on there. Hopefully the new titles on there for the women's, like the Women's Intercontinental and the United States Championship. I'm pretty sure those titles going to be on there. But this, you're only seeing this live on the Spotty Nash show, and that will be the box cover for the Dead Man edition. So hopefully I will hear through the grapevine, I will hear through the trenches. If we can start pre-ordering this week or at least the first of next month, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I mean, the only way I'll jag $200 on this, they gotta throw in some extra bonus stuff, dude. Seriously. If it's a digital copy, I don't want it. I don't want it. I just don't. I don't like digitals. But if it's a physical copy and y'all gonna do justice for the Undertaker, let it be worth my while. Have everything that the Undertaker did within the past over 4 decades. Okay, I want to see all that on there. Hope the servers. That's another thing. I want to bring that up right now. You know, if they do make some changes around WWE 2K25, please, I keep telling y'all my ideal. I'm going to say this one last time. The service, I put it like this. The game, on these words tonight, the game is amazing. The servers are crap. Triple H, Rock, listen, you see my ear? You see my damn ear? Listen, keep in mind my show is still in the state of direction. Y'all have the money. You have the power. Y'all want to do what's right for business. I'm telling the both of y'all, y'all need to do what's best for business. Talk to NASA. If you got younger viewers, get them out the room. I'm not going to cuss, but I am going to be a little bold on what I'm about to say. Put a damn satellite up there. That will end all of that. Seriously. WWE, NASA, make that work. Join forces. Put a satellite up there. That way it's always circling around the world. So it won't be no issues. Because if they changing everything around on 2025, hey, you definitely gonna need stronger servers. Another thing they need to do on this game, and I hope they do, improve your reversals. These are some of the things that I want to see on WWE 2K25, whether if it's the basic game or the Dead Man Edition, that will make WWE, no, I like that. That will make WWE great again. No, it won't make it great again. And I don't want to use a Donald Trump catchphrase, which I don't want to get into politics right now. It's not time. I don't want to make it great again. It's time to make it better again. It needs to be better. Like the $6 million man. Better, stronger, faster. I don't care if y'all got to put some bionics in this game. I'm going old school. I'm going 1982 on this joint. Let's make it better again. I got some ideals. You want to make it better again? Let's go back to the old school. Let's go back when it's back in the 90s. Prince know what I'm talking about. Back in the days when you can make your own storyline. The My Career mode is cool. Let's make our own storyline. Let's buy our own outfits within game currency or buy from the Play Store. Here's something that's going to wax your noodle. Let's bring back how we could create our own finishers. Surprise! Put that in the game. Let's bring back our own finishers. Let's bring that back. Let's make the online capability when you pick up a signal right away. If it's 2025, I got 1,000 ideals that they need to do. Straight up. Let's, what else? What else? It's so much stuff y'all can do. If this is going to be 2025, these, another thing, get rid of spam moves. Get rid of spammers. Here's something y'all need to add in 2025. Get rid of that. Have it to the point where you guys can compete against the titles. You're going to love this idea. Have it to the point where you can compete against the titles, both men and women division. whether if it's single or tag team. Now, if you win online and you hold on to the belt, what that does, that how should I put it? That will increase your rank higher. If you lose your belt, your rank will go down by a different percentage until you get your rank back again. Now have it to the point where if you compete, let's just say if you hold on to the belt. These are just my ideas. If you hold on to the belt and you compete against online, let's just say you got 30 wins online with the belt, whether if it's tag team or single match or whatever, and you contain those titles. After so many wins, have it where you can unlock a special outfit for whatever character you using as far as a WWE superstar. Not a creative star, but as far as a WWE superstar. Say for instance, I'm gonna use for example. Say for instance, I'm online and I got Stone Cold Steve Austin. All right, or I'm thinking of Ryback, or Braun Strowman, and I got 50 wins, but I'm still holding on to the title. After 50 wins, I unlock a special outfit that I can use to add to my roster as far as my creative character or my WWE superstar. That'll work too, or unlock a special stage. List goes on and on. Last but not least, I would think this would be the coolest thing in the world. And this is the best idea. Of course, WWE has their own soundtrack. And then when you go to Jukebox, they have their own random soundtrack. This will be cool if we can add our own music to our creative superstars. Okay? You know, and here's the best part. It can be clean. It ain't got to be dirty. It can be clean. Okay? Put it on a little flash drive. Add it to your interests. Because sometimes I want to hear my own music. I want to hear my own music. I'm not knocking WWE music. I'm not knocking some of they, or at least the instrumentals. I agree. You can put that on a flash drive and download it to your theme music. It could be clean. It could be instrumental. Okay, because that would be a good idea. And last but not least, if y'all gonna go out with a bang on WWE 2K25, I'm pretty sure I'm broadcasting my show from a PlayStation camera. And when you get ready to create your superstar, what is the hardest thing that we all go through? And leave it in the comments, but I'm going to give you the answer anyway. You can make the most amazing body custom for your male or female creative superstar. But the hardest part that give us so much trouble, even throughout the years, is creating your own face. Here's the answer. We have PlayStation cameras. Am I correct? We have one for the 4. We have one for the 5. The camera, y'all should have a program where it can recognize face recognition through the PlayStation technology. If y'all can broadcast, I know well, I'm 100% positive you guys, WWE, PlayStation, have face recognition technology where you could just look into the camera, take a picture, save it, and add it to you whoever you want to make. Okay? Have an option. You can have an option. You can take the picture live, or you can download the picture whoever you want and transfer it over like that too. Jeremiah, get the stew. Y'all can do this. Face recognition will go a long ways. Because I'm broadcasting right now. You see my face right now. that shouldn't be too much of an issue. If you throw that on there, you know, all that other stuff don't even matter. The My Career, I hate to say it, get rid of that. I will rather replace that with face recognition because, and I'll tell you the reason why, for the simple fact, you got to take a picture, then you got to get on the computer, then you got to edge it out, and then even if you do it through your phone, you can't have your glasses on. You got to look directly straight. Then you got to be in a room where there's plenty of lighting so everybody can see your face. I'm going to end that argument right now. That's too much work. Make it simple. We have PlayStation cameras. Xbox have cameras. PlayStation 5 have cameras. Hell, we still have cameras on 360. There is no excuse that can't be done. If y'all can do that, this game right here, it's going to fly off the shelf so fast, you ain't going to even have time to take it out the box and put it in the system for people to buy it. This is how you win. This is how you get over. Y'all want to do what's right for business? I'm telling you, this is what's best for business. Do that. I'll put it like this. If you guys are listening to the sound of my voice and watching the show right now, if you run with that ideal, everything I mentioned right now on WWE 2K25, that game right now will make so much money. You be scared to go to sleep knowing you're going to wake up the next day and make more money. Dude, I want to, if it was me. Oh, and if y'all like my ideal, y'all can email me. You can email me. I'll take hush money. I won't say a word. But if you think about it, if you're going to go out in 2025, go out with a bang. Go out like a gangster for real, man, because that's the only thing I don't like about, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't dislike this game, but just making your face. You know, it ain't like, and I'm going to go there. Now, if y'all want to, y'all can do that option, or back in the days when we was on PlayStation 2 and 3, they even have, you know, where you can customize your face, and, you know, it was a little bit more easier back then. It's a little hard for you to explain, but now we're living in a world right now, y'all got the technology for it. You get your camera, make a selfie of yourself, download it, and add it to your face. Or if you already got a picture of a selfie of yourself, do the same thing. The body's easy. Anybody can make the body. I can make my body any way I want. But the body ain't gonna do me jack if my face ain't right. You know, now as far as how you want to do your hair, your skin, or your eyebrows, whatever, that's on you. But just to get that face right. WWE, PlayStation, y'all the powers to be. Make that happen. Cedric Williams says, Spidey _09, it's been a while since comments. How are you doing, sir? I'm doing fine. Right now, I'm talking about the new WWE 2K25 that's coming out soon. Right now, as you can see on the screen, that is the Deadman edition. Okay. And I'm just giving my thoughts and ideals on what do y'all want to see on WWE 2K 2025. Immediately following, between tonight and tomorrow, yes, I'm going, even though I live on the west side, I'm going to the Wild Wild West. I'm about to play me some Red Dead Redemption 2. What do you want to see on the Spidey 09 show? I got a new slogan for this show. Strike fast, hit hard. And that's exactly what they need to do on WWE 2K 2025. Oh, that's The Undertaker? Let me show you again. Surprise! They're coming out with the Deadman edition. And that's going to be on the box cover. You think that's something? Roman Reigns, he's going to be on the box cover too. So now as far as how many editions is concerned, that I don't know. But you can see it in the purple, in the white, in the black, live on my show, The Dead Shall Rise Again, The Undertaker. And as you can see, he's rocking his black, purple, with the silver moon behind it, tipping his hat down, ready to handle business. I love The Undertaker. Don't get me wrong, these are my favorite wrestlers. Stone Cold gonna always be my number one. Always have, always will. Stone Cold, The Rock, love Braun Strowman. I got love for Triple H. Okay. I did say The Rock. I take that back. The final boss, The Rock. Got a thing for Cody Rhodes. The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. He is a beast for real. He is literally King Kong and Godzilla for real. I saw the highlights of what he did to my boy Braun Strowman, but I assure you, Braun Strowman is coming back with a vengeance. I keep telling everybody, what do you want to see on the Spidey 09 show? And I'm showing it to you live on my show. Nobody can replicate, or duplicate what I do. And here's the best part. We still waiting for the date release. My prediction is it's got to come out between now and the first week of December. Correction, I'm too excited. It has to come out between now and the first week of February. That's what I meant to say. And I think they'll do great. So if they listening to my ideals right now, please make this happen. I'm proud of you guys that y'all showing love for The Undertaker. And again, shout out goes out to the Phenom, the Brothers of Destruction, the Dead Man, the American BASS, to his family, to his friends, the legendary, the iconic Mark Calloway, aka The Undertaker. So if y'all ask me, as I'm buying this, am I buying this? That's the words of Stone Cold. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm buying it. Now, how much? If it ain't over $200, it's coming home to DCN Networks Presents Power Players. So leaving your thoughts, leaving your comments on what do y'all want to see in WWE 2K25. All right? Because, we the ones. We the ones. The Spidey 09 show will be the number one with the number one show on YouTube, on PlayStation, immediately following, always on Facebook. Because I'm ready for this, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm ready for this. And then between tonight and tomorrow, I'm going to the Wild Wild West, even though I live in the Wild Wild West. Red Dead Redemption 2. And got it on sale, $20. That comes home to DCN Networks and Power Plays. So this, I got a lot to hold me over right now. You're talking about this. I'm talking about WWE 2K24, Mortal Kombat, doggone Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. That's more than enough to hold me over. Oh, Undisputed. More than enough to hold me over for WWE 2K25. Leave in comments and tell me what would be one of your favorite matches that you want to see on WWE 2K25. Alright. Let me put up the birthday banner right quick. Once I find it, it's in here somewhere. There we go. And if this is your birthday month of January 27, happy birthday from all of us with DCNX and Power Plays. Whatever you keep playing your games. My next guest is do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. 1, you have to sub to the show. 2, you leave in a comment as far as the day of or the day after. And 3, if I see it in the comment, I will give you a shout out live on the Spotty on Nash show. That's the word of the night, man. The word of the night, I'll put it back up here one more time. It's WWE 2K25. What are some of the things you want to see? What are some of the features you want to see? What are some of the things that you want to do? And right now, some of the things I mentioned, some of it is rumors, but the Dead Man Edition, that's definitely true. So if they do this game justice, if they do it right, especially you're talking about, the heart and soul of WWE, and that's the Undertaker. Don't miss any details. Don't hold back any punches. You're going to do it. Do it all. Do it all. Y'all add my ideas in, email me. And the email is Tiamat, that's TIAMAAT 2004 at yahoo.com. You can email me. You want to find me? Email me. You want to talk to me? Email me. Because if you go that route, see, my co-host of the show, we praying. If you go with my ideal, you guys will blow up. Me, I ain't asking a whole lot. I'm not asking a whole lot. Just enough to shut me up and I can move out of the United States. For real, straight up. For real, straight up. Just enough for me to be quiet for a long, long time. If y'all like my ideal and y'all run with it, I ain't gotta say a word. I will hire an interpreter. Silence is my native tongue. All right, that's why if you pay me enough to shut up, I'll get an interpreter. Yeah, I want the product to be enjoyable too, but again, my ideals, I'm not saying the ideals they have aren't good, but if you think about it, because I'm about to wrap this show up, we were just talking about this the other day, Prince. It ain't like back in the days, again, when we was on PlayStation 3 or 4. So I would say, if y'all want to add all these features in there, fine. But even if you don't add all these features in there, your choice, Mission Impossible term, should you choose to accept. But I think the most important thing of all are 2 things. If you don't add nothing else, fine. You're welcome. I would strongly suggest, if y'all watching this video, y'all got time. Y'all the powers to be, man. Y'all can make this right. 1, the servers, man, it's 2025. It's time, like Dr. Dre said, it's time for the formula, man. And the formula is throw a satellite up there. That's 1. Or 2, if nothing else, have it to the point now your game should be able to take a selfie, do face recognition. Everything is through face recognition. And see, that's another thing. That'll help y'all out a lot, because that will alleviate the spammers, because now they can get away with it, because now we know who they are. That eliminate the spammers. That will eliminate the trollers. Face recognition is, trust me, that will help improve your security as far as on your site. Hey, listen, I've been doing security from this November, it'll be like 20 years for me. This will help you guys out. Again, y'all, I understand y'all want to do what's best for business. But sometimes, and I'm paying money on this every year, it's time to do what's right for business. I guarantee you, start doing face recognition on some of these games. And here's the best part. They need to ban these spammers indefinitely. I got one last idea on that. Y'all gonna love this idea. When you add face recognition on there, okay, because it's gonna be linked up to their email account, whatever it is. Everybody, these games now require an email account. This is where the face recognition come in, because that's identification. Stephen Parks, you know the rules. One stupid comment, me and 839 of my subscribers are going to block you with a blink of an eye. You are gone. So don't say anything stupid. You know there's a rule on my show. I hate stupidity. That's the problem with the world now. We ain't got enough masterminds. My day is good. And so is this. Surprise. They should add face recognition on there, because that's going to be linked up to whatever email account. And then if they keep getting spammed, they can get banned. They can get banned. When I mean by banned, and that's a good idea, they can get banned. All right, that's a good idea, Prince, because it'll be a double-edged sword. They won't be able to play. They'll be able to play offline, but they won't be able to play online. Now, if they go with that ideal, they should pay a fine. They should pay a fine. A fine. What's a good fine? So you figure, since I would say a $200 fine. A $200 fine. Because that extra money, they could add that towards the project on WWE 2K26. Matt Uni said they should pay a fine, also be banned. Yes, this is where the face recognition comes in. Because now, if you run with that idea, now you know who's doing what. You know who's spamming, who's trolling, who's doing all that. Because you got their face recognition, you got their email address, because now all these games now require the email address. Anybody can make up an email address. Anybody. But if you got an email address and you got a face recognition going through the fact because you made that on your character, now we know who you are. This is where the satellite comes in. Okay, we know who you are. Okay, so I think that'll work. They'll be able to play offline, but they won't be able to play online. And if they want to get back online, they want to lift the ban, sure, you can lift the ban. $200. Send that straight to PlayStation Network or WWE 2K Industries, and they lift the ban. Yep. Now, if they don't want to lift the ban, here's where harsh punishment comes in. If you don't want to lift the ban, hey, you can still. If you do not want to lift the ban, you can still play WWE 2K25 offline, which means you'll have to wait till next year to play WWE 2K26. And even so, you will have to pay for your last previous ban in order for you to play your future game. Dude, I got so many ideas. Y'all need to hire me, man. Y'all need to hire me. And believe me, if you do, I don't come cheap. Keep telling y'all, there's only one godfather of all video games. I know what I'm talking about. Because if you, and I'm not saying your way ain't good. I'm not saying it ain't good. But the ideals I got, the worst thing can happen if it don't work. The best thing about it, what if it does? I'm trying to tell you, this is 2025. Run with it. Take it from me. I remember back in the days, I'm about to end this show. I remember back in the days, we was on PlayStation 3 and 4. And I'll admit the graphics back then wasn't as impressive as the graphics we have now. But the online was more reliable. way more reliable. I can get into a party better. I can compete against each other better. Y'all got the money. Stop. I don't want to say stop playing. Stop BSing. I'm not asking y'all to make that happen. I'm telling you to make this happen. Because if you run with this ideal, I put it like this. If y'all run with this ideal and it work, come talk to me. I would love to be a guest on the Today Show. I would love to be a guest on Monday Night Raw. I would love to be a guest on NXT. Shout out goes out to Nikita Lyons, by the way. Huge fan of yours, love you. I would love to be a guest on SmackDown. I think it'll work. Y'all got the technology. No excuse. We got cameras. How come it can't work? We got cameras, all right? We got cameras. Come on now. And then you got the PlayStation app. Y'all can add this functionality to your phone. You ain't necessarily gotta be in front of a PlayStation camera. You can still take the picture from your phone, bam, transfer it, and it can be done. It can be done. And if y'all run with that idea, you know where to find me. Email me. You know, you can find me. And if you can't find me, hey, come to Chicago. I'm in the system. Come to Chicago. Or better yet, let's do one better than that. If you like the ideal and y'all send me an email where I can contact you guys, send me a contact number. I will be more than glad to call y'all back. Keeps his phone on. Keep it on. Y'all the powers to be. It ain't always what's best for business. It's what's right for business with the people. The people, I'm speaking for all of us. All right? For every WWE fan, for every PlayStation fan, for every YouTube fan, from around the sun and over the moon. I'm speaking for all of us. They don't call me the godfather of video games for nothing. I'm old, but I ain't dead. I'm 59. I'll be 60 at the end of this year. 59 years, never had arthritis in these hands. It's time to get. It's good that y'all make what y'all want, but by us buying from you guys, it's time for us to get what we want. Sure, we getting this. Don't get me wrong. But give the people what we really want. Because if you do that, and if y'all like my ideal, come find me. Come find me. Come find me. Straight up. That's D's word of the night. WWE 2K 2025. Leaving your thoughts. Let me know what do y'all want to see in this game. It ain't the fact what do we want to see in this game. It's the fact on what we want out of this game. Because, you know, there's a difference between playing a game, owning the game, and having what's best for the game. I'm playing it, and I'm owning it. But if y'all ain't got what's best in it, y'all can have, and I'm going to tell you right now, y'all can have the best graphics in the world, the best sound in the world, the best creativity, the best imagination in the world. It ain't going to do you no good if y'all don't put in there what the fans want from out of this game. Sometimes the fans got to say so too. This is what I'm saying. This is what I mean by what's right for business. Give the fans what they want. I'm a fan. Been a fan since I was 12 years old. I'm still a fan. You know, give the fans what they want. I'm not saying spoil us, even though that helps because we do spend a lot of money these days. But if you go with my ideals, especially the two main ideals, face recognition and security and all that, That's one. And the satellite, put me on the Today Show. Put me on an episode of Raw. Put me on an episode of NXT. Put me on an episode of SmackDown. Hell, I got one thing on my bucket list before I leave God's world. Never been to a WrestleMania. Send me to WrestleMania. Me and my family. And a couple of my best friends. Matt Unique is one of them. The best part about it, what if it works? You be thanking me later. And I hope this video goes public. Straight up. It's time to do what's best. Y'all think it's best? No. It's time to do what's right for business. It's time to do what's right for the gamers. It's time to do what's right for the fans. It's time to do what's right for the WWE Universe. Y'all getting my money. You're getting it. Y'all think y'all ain't getting my money? Got championship belts in there? Come on. It's 2025. Due, again, to the WWE Corporation, to the PlayStation Network. It's time to give the fans what we want. I know what y'all want in there. What's up, Smokey? Yeah, love you too, my brother. It's time to give the fans of the WWE Universe, of the PlayStation community, and around the world, if y'all gonna make this game, like it or not, it's time to give us what y'all know what y'all putting in there. It's time to give us on what we want. I'm gonna tell you what we want. I'm gonna speak for all of them, including myself. Us, whoever. I want us to have a WWE satellite above the earth. That alleviate all that. I want us to have face recognition so we can start making our characters and everything to be secure from all the garbage that's going on in the world. Not much, Big Perm. I mean, Big Worm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Told you. DC and Networks and Power Plays. This is 2025. Y'all gonna know my slogan by now. Strike fast, hit hard. That's gonna be the slogan. Hopefully, I'll have that on a t-shirt soon. Strike fast, hit hard. That's how pain begins. Y'all got the powers to be. Make this happen, man. And last but not least, to the Undertaker, man, I am so happy you was on this cover art. I'm not gonna lie, I really am. I really am. I love this. I love this. Well, I'm about to end my show because in a minute, shout out goes out to Big Worm. I'm going to play some Red Dead Redemption. If not tonight, first thing tomorrow. And I might play me some Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. 2025, man. Come on, y'all. We at 839 subscribers. I need 855, 855, 855, 5. I need 855 subscribers. That's what we want. This is what I want. I don't care what y'all have to do. I don't care how many souls you have to harvest. This show, DCN presents Power Players. Correction. I don't want 855 subscribers. I need 855 subscribers. I just picked this up last night. I gotta get, you know what, because I got Red Dead Redemption on 360, never got it for the 4, so I gotta get, going back to the Wild Wild West. See, y'all never thought I was gonna own this game. We're gonna get, see, here's the goal this year. We really want to get that 1,000 subscribers. The end of the month is almost over with. We need 855 subscribers. I don't care who you tell. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell tell your best friend, tell your girlfriend. We need the WWE that's coming out soon. You sleeping in class? Did you and your brain had a divorce? Hold on. That's the word of the night. I'm talking about it right now. WWE 2K25. The guy forgot to wind your mind? I'm talking about this game right now. That next WWE 2K25 is coming out soon. Why you think I'm hot? Read the marquee of the show. D's word of the night. Monday, January 27, 2025. Go to picture right there. The Dead Man Edition. I'm talking about that now. Do you want to get blocked from my show? Because it can be done. I don't know, Steven, you cool, but I don't know if you and your mind had a divorce and the brain just couldn't be a part of it anymore. I'm talking about that right now. I bet you didn't know anything about that Undertaker box cover, but I did. Oh, and by the way, and once the game come out, I assure you, I'm going to do a live stream on that. Now, as far as the release date, don't worry. I'm going to run through the trenches, and when I find out the exact release date, I will tell everybody live on DCN Presents Power Players. God, man. Yes. That's the Dead Man Edition. Yes. And I don't care how much it costs. Usually, I don't like collector's editions, but this, the Dead Man Edition, is coming home to DCN Networks Presents Power Players. And I will get it. I don't care what I got to do. I don't care if I got to open up a lemonade stand on the west side of Chicago. I hope I don't get shot, but I will have it. I don't care what I have to do. And as the words of the dead man, rest in peace. I don't care how many souls I have to harvest. It's coming home. It's coming home. God, WWE 2K25 is coming out soon. Did you watch? Is you on the same show? Oh, I'm pretty sure you will. And I appreciate that. But, yep. But we're going to get into this. Don't worry. My little robot buddy, you can go on break. Let's give out shout outs right quick. To Jonathan Ware, a.k.a. Smokey, the Smoke Dog. Shout out goes out to him. Shout out goes out to Stephen Parks. Thank you for bringing that up. Please, no more stupid comments. Shout out goes out to my brother in New York City, Matt Unique, a.k.a. Prince Unique, a.k.a. Prince You Yeet. Yeet now, brother. Yeet later. Shout out goes out to my little brother Chase. Shout out goes out to Ernie, a.k.a. Bart Simpson. Shout out goes out to him. I would love to just, I know, hemoglobin, I know, brother, you're reading my brain right now. Hemoglobin, breathe in. Okay, got it. Got it, all right. To the dangerous one himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia, shout out goes out to you. To my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne, shout out goes out to you. To my West Side family, the Redmonds, shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, Crittens, Colognes, Johnsons, and Millsaps, shout out goes out to you. To my close friend, Marjorie Vallejo, love you, shout out goes out to you. To love of my life, Demetri Gann Johnson, the future Mrs. Crittenden, shout out goes out to you. To her and my future grandkids, my greatest treasures in the world, shout out goes out to you. Who else? To the president and co-founder of the Choke, Sean the Genius Harris, at the Harrison headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Sean's sister April. To my goddaughter Sarah, shout out goes out to you. To the guru, Larry Leonard, at the Larry Leonard headquarters, shout out goes out to you. Yes, I really, said enough. I had a long day at work. We about to get into some gaming later. If not tonight, first thing in the morning. And thank you. And we're going to end my show. Too bad you didn't come on here, Prince, but I understand. We'll team up though. In 3, 2, 1. When you hear that music, that means my D's word of the night, January 27, 2025, has come to a closure and its final destination. That's our goal. We got to get that 855 subscribers. I would love to get that 1,000 subscribers. Even more importantly, I will be out of my mind if we get our first 1 million subscribers. I'm gonna tell the world right now, if I get my first 1,000 subscribers, gonna have a little get together here on this west side. I'm a man of my word. We're gonna have a little get to. You know what? We're gonna do one. We're gonna do one, brother. If we get this show 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna come up with a plan. No, thank you. I know you got a lot of motivation in me. I appreciate that. If we get the correction, I don't want to keep saying it because you're gonna keep punching me in the face, and I don't want to get punched by the anaconda. When, or should I say, when we will get those 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna come up with a plan. Who knows? We might celebrate this at North of Sheffield Commons. I'm just saying it as an ideal. I'm not saying it's gonna fall through or not, but we're gonna come up with something, and I guarantee is the world gonna know about it, for real, straight up. And again, shout out goes out to Prince. You yeet now until we yeet again. Last but not least, our boy, Jeremiah King. They ain't ready for the stew, man. Not right now. They ain't ready for it. Straight up. It's Jeremiah will bring the house down. No. Whoa. I would do a Ryan Reynolds. Whoa. No, he ain't gonna bring down the house. This man will bring down the whole city block. Shoot. Ooh. That would be scary. Jeremiah King on WWE 2K26. Nah, that's too much. Good idea though. Good idea. Might keep that on the back burner. He will bring down the house. No, he will bring down a city block. You will have to get 50 sides of cattle and leave it in a pit where you can just slide in and devour everything. For real. But that's the word of the night. WWE 2K25. Leaving your thoughts. Tell me what y'all want to see, what y'all want to play, we need to know. And tell everybody about this show. Straight up. Again, we're trying to make this happen. I've said enough. I went over the limit, but I had to make this a very special D's Word of the Night. And once we get a release date, you'll hear from me first. I will tell you what the prices is, when y'all can release, when y'all can pre-order, when y'all can start trading stuff in. Not me. I'm paying cash all out on this thing. And stay tuned for further details on the new WWE 2K25. Last but not least, I definitely want to give a very special shout out, not only to the Larry Leonard crew on the South Side of Chicago. Also want to give a shout out to Kenny Baum. Been a fan of his show for years. Shout out goes out to him. Tyrone Magnus, Struggle Nation, and if I miss anybody, I apologize. Leave in the comments. Shout out goes out to CM Punk, the best in the world. He knows Officer D. We met a couple of times. All right. And last but not least, final shout out. I hate that he got hurt. I hope he comes back. In fact, there's 2 people that's still on the injured right now. starters, to the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman, get well. I know what Jacob did, he went too far, but if I know you, you coming back hard with a vengeance, dude. So again, shout out goes out to Braun Strowman, get well. And shout out also goes out, and I call her the perfect Storm. I'm not talking about Tony Storm over in AEW, which I like her too. No, I'm talking about the other Storm, the sister Storm, Jay Gargill. Baby, get well. Braun, get well. Sister Storm, Jay Gargill, get well. I swear to God, I got love for both of those. Last but not least, Jacob Fatu. You my boy, you crazy as hell. I love you, but man, slow down, man. Slow down. I'm gonna buy your next t-shirt soon. But slow down, man. I'm out of here. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later. And see Prince just laughing his brains out. I'll talk to everybody later and later. I'll see everybody next time on the wild side. Stay tuned on this DCN network, DCN channel, Power Players. And I will give everybody updates on WWE 2K25. All right? And if they're watching the show, I meant every word I said, man. I'm not make this happen. I'm telling you. Okay? It's the new millennium, man. Make it happen. Trust me. Make it happen. Oh, yeah. Oh, they know. No trollers allowed. Oh, yeah. And we don't want to jinx the show right now because it's been too much of a good show. They know who they are. And as far as the trollers is concerned, I don't need you. Y'all need me. Because if y'all were better than me, you wouldn't be here. Talk to you guys later and later. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement. Put those guns down. Be careful out there. Take care.